Hello, my name is Dr. Mark Harris. I'm a physicist who has become fascinated with foundational debates about science and the nature of reality. And in my work, I've learned a great deal from the history and philosophy of science and from theology. With this multidisciplinary hat on, I'll give you my perspective on the debate between creationism and evolution, while Dr. David de Pomeray, an evolutionary biologist, will later on examine the science. Now, when speaking of creationism, it's important not to be too sweeping. There's a wide variety of creationist beliefs, and it might be more accurate to speak of creationisms, as Ronald Numbers demonstrates in his magisterial history of the movement, simply called The Creationists. Well, one thing can be said for certain. Creationism is a religious position held by many Christians and Muslims worldwide. And I'll focus here on the most distinctive kind of creationism, Christian young earth creationism, which tends to reject biological evolution wholesale and to maintain that the earth is only a matter of several thousands of years old, perhaps 6,000. And notable organizations which promote this kind of creationism maintain a high public profile, so Answers in Genesis, the Institute for Creation Research, or the Creation Research Society. All of these cater for many millions of adherents in the USA and worldwide. At first sight, the debate between creationism and evolutionary biology tugs at the heart of what it means to do science. Both sides proclaim that they're scientific, with creation science, scientific creationism, and flood geology being prominent examples on the creationist side. Also, both sides accuse the other of being unscientific, or in other words, of being a pseudoscience at best. There is a strong argument, though, for saying that this isn't principally a debate about how science should be done, but about where we derive our philosophical and or theological authority from to make claims about the world. Now, while mainstream evolutionary biologists are committed to the resolutely scientific process of observation, hypothesizing, and testing strictly within the confines of the natural world, young earth creationism introduces a transcendent source of truth, the Bible, which trumps all others. The former group, like all natural scientists, derive their authority from the epistemological assumption known as methodological naturalism. But young earth creationism further insists upon two supernaturally caused events, they are creation and the flood, that change the whole picture. And the upshot for young earth creationism is that the revelation of Christian scripture takes precedence over all empirical research on the origin and development of life, along with the age of the earth. And if that research isn't consistent with a literalistic reading of scripture, then the research is either modified until it is, or rejected outright. There's a sense, then, that the endless controversies between creation and evolution over the interpretation of empirical evidence largely miss the point, because the issues at stake are actually metaphysical, not scientific. Well, in the next video, I'll go on to explain the state of play here by charting the historical evolution of young earth creationism and its strategies, before Dr. de Pomeray provides an overview of evolutionary science for comparison.